Jerry Jones hints at Mike McCarthy's future after Cowboys win. The Dallas Cowboys are ending their season on a high note, and it might just save head coach Mike McCarthy's job. After a narrow 26-24 victory over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, Cowboys owner Jerry Jones had an intriguing interaction with McCarthy in the locker room that has fans buzzing. The win was the Cowboys' fourth in their last 5 games, improving their record to 7-8. A significant turnaround from when they were 3-7 earlier in the season. That rough patch had seen a quarterback change from Dak Prescott to Cooper Rush and raised serious doubts about McCarthy's future in Dallas. However, the late-season surge has shown that this team hasn't given up on their coach or their season, even after being officially eliminated from playoff contention. In the locker room after the game, Jones was seen smiling and sharing a moment with McCarthy, a scene that felt more like an endorsement than a farewell. Video footage of the interaction, shared by reporter John Machota, has sparked speculation that Jones is leaning toward keeping McCarthy for another season, despite this being the final year of his contract. Jones has not been shy about expressing his pride in the team's recent efforts. Speaking to the media, he praised both the players and the coaching staff, saying, "Those guys came out and played as though they were fighting in the championship game to go to the Super Bowl. I can't tell you how proud I am of them and the coaching staff. It really shows me something." This marks a stark contrast to earlier in the season, when rumors swirled that McCarthy's tenure in Dallas might be coming to an end. At 3-7, critics pointed to the team's underperformance despite 3 straight seasons with a 12-5 record under McCarthy's leadership. But with a late-season rally and the team's apparent unity, the narrative has shifted. Looking ahead, the Cowboys will face the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders in their final 2 games. If they can manage at least one win, it would further bolster McCarthy's case to stay. Even with no playoff berth at stake, these games could serve as a final audition for McCarthy to prove he's the right man to lead Dallas into 2025. Speculation also surrounds how much Jones values continuity versus the allure of making a big coaching splash in the offseason. Some insiders believe that Jones' visible support for McCarthy could also be a strategy to maintain stability while considering long-term options, such as grooming a successor from within the organization or pursuing a high-profile name. For now, Cowboys fans can only wait and watch as the season unfolds. Will Jones decide to stick with the familiar or take the franchise in a new direction? One thing's for sure, the Cowboys' strong finish has made the decision much more complex than it seemed just a few weeks ago. Stay tuned for more updates on this developing story. In a season already overshadowed by playoff elimination, the Dallas Cowboys managed to deliver an inspiring victory on Sunday night, led by quarterback Cooper Rush. The Cowboys defeated the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 26-24, snapping the Bucs' 4-game winning streak and giving Dallas fans something to cheer about. But beyond the victory, Rush made NFL history, cementing his name in the league's record books. Rush, stepping in for the injured Dak Prescott, completed 25 of 26 passes for 292 yards and a touchdown. His near-perfect performance not only showcased his poise under pressure, but also highlighted his reliability as a starter. This season, Rush holds a 3-3 record, and across his career, he's now 8-4 as a starter, a remarkable feat for someone who began his NFL journey as an undrafted free agent in 2017. One of the most impressive aspects of Rush's performance is his ability to beat elite quarterbacks. According to OptaStats, Rush has now defeated 4 Heisman Trophy-winning quarterbacks in his first 13 career starts. His wins include victories over Joe Burrow, Jaden Daniels, Bryce Young, and Baker Mayfield, a feat unmatched in NFL history. While the Cowboys are officially out of playoff contention, this late-season surge under Rush's leadership has sparked discussions about his future in Dallas. Sod Youssef of The Athletic suggests that Rush has made a strong case to remain as Prescott's backup in 2025. His long-standing tenure with the team, dating back to 2017, and his respect within the locker room have solidified his position as a reliable safety net. The Cowboys' front office also appears to value Rush's consistency and cost-effectiveness. In a league where dependable backups can be hard to find, Rush has proven to be an ideal fit for Dallas. But could his recent performances hint at aspirations beyond a backup role? Some speculate that Rush might attract interest from other teams seeking a starter or high-quality backup for their rosters. Looking ahead, the Cowboys still have 2 games remaining, against the Philadelphia Eagles and Washington Commanders. While these games won't affect their postseason fate, they offer Rush another opportunity to prove his value. Whether he remains in Dallas or explores opportunities elsewhere, his future in the NFL looks brighter than ever. For fans and analysts alike, one question lingers. Could Cooper Rush's recent success signal the beginning of a larger role in Dallas, or will another team take a chance on his potential? Either way, his performance against the Buccaneers is a reminder that even in a season without playoffs, history can still be made. As the Dallas Cowboys wrap up a lackluster 2024 season, discussions about the NFL draft are heating up. Fans and analysts are speculating about how the team could bolster its roster to bounce back in 2025. While the Cowboys have been linked to a range of offensive playmakers, like Heisman Trophy runner-up Ashton Jeanty and standout wide receiver Luther Burden III, one name has been deemed a poor match for Dallas: Penn State star tight end Tyler Warren. Warren has had an extraordinary season, claiming the John Mackey Award as the nation's top tight end. With 88 receptions for 1,062 yards and leading Power 4 tight ends in both receiving grades and yards after the catch, he's positioned himself as a top prospect in the 2025 NFL Draft. According to Bleacher Report's Brent Sobleski, Warren has the potential to be a game-changing weapon at the NFL level. However, Sobleski controversially named the Cowboys among the worst fits for the Penn State product. The criticism seems counterintuitive, considering Dallas's history of developing tight end talent. Currently, the Cowboys have a solid duo in Jake Ferguson and Luke Schoonmaker, but a player of Warren's caliber could offer unmatched versatility, potentially lining up as a hybrid playmaker across the field. So why the bad fit label? While Sobleski didn't provide detailed reasoning, it might stem from the Cowboys' current roster priorities. Dallas seems more focused on finding weapons to complement quarterback Dak Prescott and take pressure off star wideout CeeDee Lamb. Investing in another tight end, particularly one expected to be drafted early, might not align with the team's pressing needs at wide receiver, offensive line, or even defensive positions. Adding to the speculation, Warren is unlikely to still be available when the Cowboys pick unless they trade up in the draft. His stock has soared throughout the season, with NFL scouts praising his ability to excel in both traditional tight end roles and modern, pass-heavy schemes. Teams with creative offensive systems, like the Kansas City Chiefs or Miami Dolphins, might prioritize him earlier in the first round. However, it's worth considering if the Cowboys could surprise everyone by breaking from the mold. Jerry Jones has been known for bold draft moves in the past, and Warren's skill set might tempt the front office despite their depth at tight end. Imagine a scenario where Dallas opts for an aggressive trade to secure Warren, envisioning him as a dynamic chess piece in their offense. Could this decision provide a spark to an offense that's lacked consistency in 2024? With other draft needs on the table, such as finding a complementary receiver for Lamb or shoring up the offensive line, it's more likely the Cowboys will pass on Warren. Yet, fans can't ignore the intrigue surrounding the potential addition of a player with such a high ceiling. As the draft approaches, all eyes will be on how Dallas navigates its strategy. Will they play it safe and stick to their immediate needs? Or could they throw a curveball by targeting a talent like Warren? One thing is clear: this offseason could define the Cowboys' direction for years to come. Stay tuned for more updates as we analyze the Cowboys' draft plans and their path to redemption in 2025.